What's up, Project Runway? My name is Camille Janae, also known as CJ. I am here to let you guys know that you guys don't have to look any further. I am here, and I'm gonna win, baby. So first importantly, I'd like to thank you guys for giving us a platform and an opportunity to showcase our work and our talent, what we hold dear to our hearts, and to allow for us as entrepreneurs to have that opportunity to be great. I'd also like to thank the casting directors for reaching out to me, who noticed my work and who think that I will be a great fit for the show. And then I would also like to thank my parents for just being, a huge supporters of mine. I started off into fashion actually in a weird way. My mother actually gave me a dilemma. She said, honey, you need to choose between cooking or sewing. I chose the lesser of two evils, and I chose sewing because to this day I still can't cook, right? Entire summer was planned out for me. I thought I was going to be, with my homegirls and my cousins, hanging out, riding our bikes, being kids, playing out, just being dirty and being out in the sun and at the pool. But my summer just quickly transformed, and it honestly gave me a sense of who I am and what my true talents were. So got to class. There was 3 sessions to the summer sewing event. There was the beginner stage, you had the intermediate, and then of course you had the advanced one. Beginners was completely boring, right? We learned how to make stuff like pillows, and then a little bag that we had to take to class every day. So it was quite interesting to understand that, like, this is horrible. This is how I'm spending my summer, right? By the time we got to advanced stage, the teacher was just done. She was just like, all right, guys, I want you guys to do whatever you want. Whatever you want to make, that's up to you. But you have 2 weeks to make it. And so my teacher already thought that I had a great talent, but she knew that it just bore me to the core. So she was really interested in to see what I had to offer. This was back when Guess was hot. I mean, I'm talking about the blue jean jackets with the matching pants. You had your Guess t-shirt on underneath it. I mean, I thought I was the end all be all in all of my Guess pieces. So I decided to make my own piece, and I purchased a denim stretch fabric with the hot pink thread because I was going to do hot pink stitching, top stitching on top with a huge rhinestone C on the back of it, right? So this is my plan. Only had 2 weeks to make this happen though. So, with me going through my beginners and intermediate stage, I was fully confident that I was going to pull this mother off, right? So I get it together. It was honestly one of the best pieces I had done, at just the age 11. So my teacher was extremely shocked, and I was shocked too. So, I rocked that thing every single day. If it wasn't the jeans, it was the jacket. If it wasn't the jacket, it was the jeans. And don't let it be Christmas or Easter or a special occasion, because I wore the entire outfit on those days, okay? You couldn't tell me nothing. And that really just sparked something in me, because I created something, and I created something amazing, and it really set me up to how my life was forever changed at that moment. It made me appreciate the art. It made me appreciate my grandmother, who was a dressmaker, and I learned so much from her just by really opening up that door to have that talent. And from there, I just took off. I started my own business. By the time I was 13 years old, I was making all the little teeny boppers and Spice Girls in my class, their own unique pieces, helping them, become their own, young women that they wanted to be. And it was a huge experience for me. By the time I got to high school as a freshman, I was making prom dresses for the senior girls, homecoming dresses for everybody. And it was amazing to see their looks on the faces. So there's 3 responses you get. There's yes, no, and wow. I shoot for wow. Every piece that I make, I shoot for wow. I want my clients to feel beautiful and amazing, and that they are confident and can do anything that they set their minds to. And that's exactly what I offer to every last one of my clients at a very young age. By the time I was 16, I had done my own fashion show, had already showcased and platformed my pieces. I was 17 when I was the fashion director for a French rendition of the play Snow White. It took me an entire year to put together the costumes and the wardrobe, but seeing that on stage and actually seeing what my pieces manifest into life and my ideas manifest into life, it was just, it really solidified what it is that I'm supposed to do in life. Went to college, just like every normal person that graduates high school, went to college, went to Central Michigan University, knew what I wanted to do. There was no doubt in my mind that I wanted to do fashion, okay? Went to school for fashion, learned so much. And although I feel like I'm self-taught, I was definitely advanced in school, but I learned a lot behind the science when it comes to textiles. I learned a lot behind, how to draft patterns and the importance of the cut and how important it is to have a straight SSA stitch, which is also the 5/8 stitch, customary, and to perfect that and to be perfect. Secondly, moved on, actually revamping my business and cultivating it into something and what it is today. And I do a lot of custom work. My highest grossing year was about $50,000, and that was just with prom dresses alone. A lot of things that I do, I strive for it, and I put my heart and soul into it, okay? And since the last time I applied for Project Runway, which was in season 10, I did make it to the second round at a very young age, and unfortunately I didn't make it, but you know what? That to me was a blessing, because one of the advices you guys told me was to get out there and get more experience, and that's exactly what I've done. Since then, I moved from Detroit to California, and it's been amazing. I've hit the ground running. So I've showcased that at platforms like the Imagen Awards, which is kind of like the Hispanic Emmys. I've done showcase for the Oscars. I've shown my work for the BET Awards, actually headlining the experience for them, and I've just been growing, and it's just been an amazing journey, an amazing ride, and I couldn't be more blessed than I am today. So I just wanted to let you guys know, have a little bit of a small talk with me, and to see what I'm about. I love glam. I love to make women's wear. I love swimwear. I love to make men's wear. I love to just create and design, and I put my heart and soul into every single piece, and I just love to make people feel beautiful. So I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna bring energy to the show. I'm gonna bring competition. I'm gonna bring fierceness. I'm gonna slay, honey, this entire show, and I am going to make a name for myself. I do appreciate you guys again for reaching out to me, and I hope to see you guys soon.